Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of our educational session. Today we are going to be talking about the MACD indicator. The MACD simply means moving average convergent divergent, and it's a short-term price momentum indicator. This indicator is already prepared on your chart. All you have to do is just to add it to your trading screen, and everything would actually be displayed. Everything is set on this indicator. All you have to do is just to know how to use it. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how to reach this MACD indicator properly and how to profit with it on your charts. Now, first things you have to do is just to add the MACD indicator to your screen. Now, how do you add the MACD indicator to your screen? All you have to do is to go to the indicator section, this icon I'm actually pointing at on my screen. You click on it. Immediately you click on it, the indicator section pops out on your screen. Now this is the indicator section, and you can see different types of indicators here. All you have to do is to check or search for the MACD, and you click on it, and it automatically displays on your screen, your trading screen. Now we have the MACD settings here. You don't have to set anything here because everything is well prepared on the MACD, except you want to configure the settings. Now we have the MACD colors, we have the signal colors. Now the MACD actually has its own line, and the signal also has its own line, which I'll be telling you how they work. Now you can see that on my screen we have the green line and the red line. The green line is the MACD line, and the red line is the signal line. Now what you have to do is to increase the thickness of the line so you'll be able to see them properly. Now increasing it, you just have to tap on this, and you can see that the thickness of my MACD line has increased. Now you increase that of the signal line, and that is all. So you cancel the indicator section here, so you would be able to have a more bigger screen. Now looking at this is the MACD indicator on my screen. Now if you want to increase this box here, you just have to come to the edge of the opening here, and you drag it to the upside, and you can see the MACD indicator showing properly on your screen. Now what is the MACD, what is the signal line, and what is the histogram? Now these three things are what we are going to be discussing about for you to know what the MACD entails. Now the MACD line itself, it's just the line that indicates or shows bullish or bearish signals on my screen. And we have the signal line, which is this red line you can see here. It's called the signal line. Now this signal line serves as a trigger for potential buy or sell. The MACD line serves as what, bullish or bearish signal, as I said earlier. And now we have the histogram. The histogram is just the background you are seeing in here. Yeah, that is histogram for you. Now how do we use the MACD to trade? Now the way we use the MACD to trade is just that when the MACD line cross over the signal line, this red line here, once the green line cross over the red line, this indicates that we are going to be having a bullish momentum. And when it crosses below the red line, it's just telling us that we are going to be having a downward push in price. And how can we use them? Now all you have to do is you wait patiently for when price is about to cross this. Now it's not that you enter immediately price wants to cross it. No, you wait for a confirmation. After price has pushed through it a bit, then you can open a buy position or a up position. Now if you want to open a down position or a sell position, you have to wait for price to cross below it. Now this MACD indicator also serves as a support and resistance. How does it work as a support and resistance? Now pay attention to this cursor here. You will see that the green line wanted to cross below the line. It's crossed below and pushed to the upside. Now it's bounced on it again and pushed to the upside. Now that is what is support, because price did not cross below it. It just tapped on it and bounced back to the upside. Now same thing applies for the downtrend or the bearish price. It also serves as resistance. Once the green line crosses below the red line and wants to push to the upside, and tap on the red line, which is the signal line, and drop again, that is what? A resistance. Now pay attention to what has been going on here, but before then, let's shift to the 15 minutes time frame and I show you how the MACD works, some examples on the MACD. Now looking at this, you can see that we have a bigger picture of the MACD. You can see that when the price crosses over the red line, we have a push to the upside in price, and when it crosses below the red line, we have what? A push to the downside in price. And that is how the MACD works. It's just the signifying a bullish and bearish signal. Now you can use this MACD for any time frame. If you are a scalper, if you are a day trader, any type of trader you have, but you need to understand how the time frame works. Now I am going to be showing you few examples on the MACD, how you can be able to use them to trade. So taking this example, we will be using smaller time frames like the 1 minute time frame. Now how can we use it to trade? Remember, I told you that when the MACD line crosses below the red line, which is the green line crossing below the red line, it's indicating that we are going to be having a drop in price, and when it crosses above it, we are going to be having a bearish a bullish price movement. Now looking at this, what can you see? You can see that the MACD line is trying to bend below and it's trying to fall below the red line, but now we are supposed to wait for it for a proper confirmation until it tries to cross below it, then we take a sell. But let me show you an example. You have to be patient with this strategy, but first thing, let's take an example and I show you how it works. Now take for example, we want to take a down trade or a sell trade on this, because price, the MACD line is trying to cross below this. All we have to do is just to input our investments, how much you are trying to risk on this trade, then we click on the down or the sell button and we wait for the time to elapse. So let's try it and see what happens. So the trade has been activated. Now as I said, you have to wait for this to almost cross below. You have to wait for the green line almost crossing below, because now if it does not cross below, we use this as example. If it does not crosses below it already, the green line can just tap on this red line and serve as what? A support. And now if that happens, that means we are going to keep having a bullish price movement, and that means you are going to lose the trade. But now if it successfully crosses below and the timing elapsed for them, definitely you are going to win the trade, and that is how it works. So our trade is currently on. Let's see if the green line will bounce on this red line, which is the signal line, and it acts as what? A support, or it just goes down below it. So let's see, our trade is on and we are on profit already. Let's see if we are going to win this trade. Now you can see we won this trade because we were able to predict it right with the MACD indicator, and that is how simple it is, and that is everything on the MACD indicator.